Imagine finding a coin in your pocket. Or old savings box that looks so ordinary, yet it quietly holds the power to surprise you financially. What if I told you the Liberty $quarter from 1994 that you might have right now could turn the tables for you? Not every coin in circulation is just spare change. Some carry hidden value that only true collectors recognize. Stay with this video till the end because I will reveal how much this coin has been selling for on eBay and top auction platforms. And at the end you will comment your price and I will guide you personally on its real value and selling procedure. The 1994 Liberty Quarter, popularly known as the Washington Quarter, carries a legacy that stretches back to 1932. This coin design was created to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington I, President of the United States and the leader who shaped the foundation of the nation. His portrait on this coin is not just metal work, it is a symbol of strength, leadership, and the journey of a new nation rising out of revolution and into independence. By 1994, America was transforming again. Technology was rising, the internet era was beginning. And the U.S. Mint was still producing the beloved Washington Quarter in its original classic design, before the iconic state quarters arrived in 1999. This makes the 1994 Quarter one of the last pre-state series classics, and collectors always love transitional era coins. For many collectors, these final years represent the end of a powerful chapter in American numismatic history. Millions of 1,994 quarters were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, while the San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins for collectors. The difference between a common circulation coin and a rare collectible lies in its condition, mint mark, strike quality, and sometimes striking errors. Coins marked with P, D, or S can vary dramatically in value. Collectors actively search for strong strike coins, untouched surfaces, and brilliant luster. Proof coins, especially deep cameo proof strikes, also attract strong bidding attention online, on eBay and professional auction platforms. High-grade 1994 Liberty Quarters have surprised many coin owners, especially coins graded MS66, MS67, and above, as well as error coins such as double strike, off-center errors, wide rim variations, and proof mint errors. Strong eye appeal coins can bring impressive amounts that ordinary sellers do not expect. Simple pocket coins are often face value, but the rare high-grade and error pieces fetch attention and strong sale activity. If you have a 1994 Liberty Quarter, handle it carefully. Do not clean it. Cleaning destroys collector value and can drop the price drastically. Instead, store it safely, check its mint mark, inspect for sharp details and preserved shine. You might be holding a sleeper coin that the market secretly loves. Have you ever thought that an ordinary coin in your pocket could change your life overnight? What if I told you that a simple 1992 Washington Quarter the one you might have ignored for years could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. This coin might just turn the tables for you. So make sure you stick around till the very end of this video, because I'll reveal how much this 1992 Washington Quarter is worth according to eBay listings, major auction houses, and online platforms, and how you can sell yours for the highest possible price. The 1992 Washington Quarter may look common, but its story is deeply connected to one of the most interesting chapters in American coinage. Designed by John Flanagan, this quarter features the dignified bust of George Washington on the obverse, a design that dates back to 1932, created in honor of Washington's 200th birthday. By 1992, this design had already become a national symbol of tradition and pride. Appearing in circulation for 60 years, this coin marks the twilight of an era. It was among the last regular quarters before the launch of the 50-state quarters program in 1999. The 1992 series was struck at 3 main U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark. The Denver ones display a bold D, and the San Francisco proofs bear the elegant S. Each of these mints produced millions of quarters. But not all of them are created equal, while billions of regular 1992 quarters exist. Certain rare varieties and minting errors have skyrocketed in value. Collectors crave these unique mistakes and flawless examples. And that demand has driven prices through the roof on platforms like eBay and heritage auctions. The first thing collectors look: condition. A 1992 quarter in circulated condition is generally worth face value, but if yours is in mint state condition, meaning sharp details, no scratches, and full luster, you're looking at a potential treasure. Quarters graded MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC have sold for astonishing prices. One 1992 D quarter graded MS68 once sold for over $1,800 because of its flawless strike and pristine surface. Now, the real excitement begins with the error coins. There are several incredible 1992 Washington quarter error varieties that collectors are chasing. Off-center strikes, double-die obverse, broad strikes, and missing clad layer errors are among the most desirable. For example, a 1992 P quarter with an off-center strike sold on eBay for nearly $500, while a double-die error with visible doubling on Washington's profile fetched over $700. But the most famous and valuable variety is the 1992 Close AM reverse, a transitional design error that shouldn't exist on circulation strikes. In this version, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are closer together than usual.
The 2020 Liberty Quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that celebrated the nation's most historic parks and landmarks. This program ran from 2010 to 2021, and the 2020 issues were among the most sought after due to their unique designs and the unexpected surprises that came with their release. What makes 2020 special is not just the designs, but also the rare minting errors and special varieties that have taken the coin world by storm. There were 5 designs released in 2020, each representing a different state or U.S. territory. These include the National Park of American Samoa Quarter, the Weir Farm National Historic Site Quarter, the Salt River Bay Quarter, the Marsh Billings Rockefeller Quarter, and the Tallgrass Prairie Quarter. Each of these features beautiful artwork and incredible detail, showcasing the natural and cultural heritage of the United States. But the real excitement for collectors began when error varieties started appearing shortly after their release. One of the most famous among these is the 2020 W Quarter. The W mint mark stands for West Point Mint, and in 2020 the U.S. Mint released only a limited number of these W quarters into circulation, about a million for each design. That may sound like a lot, but compared to the hundreds of millions of quarters produced at other mints, they are extremely rare. Collectors immediately began searching through their change, hoping to find one. These coins weren't sold by the mint. They were hidden in general circulation, making them a real treasure hunt. A 2020 W quarter in excellent condition can sell for anywhere from $30 to over $250 depending on the design and the grade. On eBay, listings of these coins appear regularly with uncirculated examples and professionally graded pieces selling for hundreds. Some have fetched even higher prices at auction, especially if they feature a unique minting error or remain in pristine mint state condition. Another exciting discovery was the Salt River Bay Quarter, struck with a major die crack error. These coins feature visible cracks across the design caused by worn dies during minting. Such errors can raise the coin's value dramatically, with some error examples selling for $500 or more. Similarly, double die errors, off-center strikes, and missing edge lettering have been reported and are highly prized by collectors. What adds even more fascination to the 2020 Liberty Quarter dollar is its connection to history. It was one of the last years of the America the Beautiful series and was minted during a time when the world was facing major challenges including the global pandemic. Because of that, many collectors consider 2020 coins symbolic of resilience and change, giving them an added emotional and historical appeal. Online platforms like eBay Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have reported impressive sales for 2020 quarters, particularly the West Point versions.
Have you ever looked at an old quarter and wondered if it could secretly be worth thousands of dollars? Well, what if I told you that a simple 1989 Washington quarter dollar sitting in your pocket change might just turn the tables for you? That's right, this coin, often ignored by millions, has shocked collectors and online marketplaces with jaw-dropping prices. So make sure you stick around till the very end of this video, because I'll reveal how much it's worth according to eBay, major coin auctions, and online platforms, and how you can sell yours for the best possible value. The 1989 Washington quarter dollar has an incredible story that goes far beyond its face value. Minted during a transitional time in U.S. coinage history, this coin represents the final years of the traditional copper-nickel composition before the rise of state quarters in 1999, designed by John Flanagan. The obverse features the iconic bust of George Washington, a design first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The reverse carries the bold image of an eagle with outstretched wings, a timeless symbol of American freedom and strength. Now, most 1989 quarters are made from copper and nickel and were minted in huge quantities, over 1.1 billion in total across Philadelphia and Denver. That might make it sound like they're common. But here's the twist: not every 1989 quarter is ordinary. There are rare error varieties, minting mistakes, and high-grade versions that make collectors go wild. These are the coins that can fetch massive amounts of money on platforms like eBay Heritage Auctions and Great Collections. Let's talk about what makes certain 1989 quarters stand out. The first key factor is condition. A 1989 quarter graded MS67 or higher can sell for hundreds, sometimes even thousands, because pristine examples are extremely hard to find. Most circulated coins show heavy wear, scratches, and dullness. But if yours still has that original mint shine and crisp detailing, it could be a hidden gem. Then there are error coins, the real showstoppers. Collectors have reported off-center strikes, double-die obverse, missing mint marks, and broad-struck varieties that command incredible prices. On eBay, certain 1989 quarters with striking errors have sold for between $250 and $1,500, depending on the severity and clarity of the minting mistake. One famous example, a 1989 D quarter with a dramatic off-center error, recently sold for over $800. Now, for proof versions and special mint sets, the story gets even more interesting. The San Francisco Mint struck limited proof coins in 1989 with a mirror-like finish, mainly for collectors. These proofs, especially when graded PR70, can bring in significant premiums. They're not just coins, they're art-frozen pieces of minting perfection that capture the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. During that era, online platforms. 1998 Washington quarter dollar lying in your drawer or resting in your old wallet could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some 1998 Washington quarters have sold for unbelievable prices online. So, if you have one, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of the video, because I'll reveal exactly how much these coins are worth on eBay, auction platforms, and collector sites, and also how you can sell them for top dollar. The 1998 Washington quarter might look like an ordinary piece of change, but it represents the final chapter of a historic design era in U.S. coinage. This coin was minted just 1 year before the Introduction of the famous 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999. That program revolutionized coin collecting across the United States. But before that change came the 1998 quarter closed out a 66-year tradition, the last of the classic Washington Eagle reverse design that had been used since 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features the dignified portrait of George Washington, facing left, symbolizing leadership and unity. The reverse showcases a bold bald eagle perched on arrows and olive branches, a design that stood as a strong emblem of America's resilience and peace for decades. The 1998 version of this coin carries that legacy. The end of an era before a new wave of creativity began in American coinage. The U.S. Mint struck these coins in 3 main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify where your coin came from by checking the small mint mark next to Washington's ponytail. A P means it was struck in Philadelphia, a D for Denver, and an S indicates a San Francisco proof coin. Now, the real excitement begins when we talk about value. Millions of 1998 quarters were minted for circulation. But not all are the same. Some have rare errors, while others exist in pristine mint condition, making them highly desirable among collectors. On eBay, circulated coins usually sell for face value. But uncirculated and special varieties have fetched prices that could surprise you. For example, a 1998 P. Washington quarter in mint state, 68 condition, meaning nearly flawless, sold at Heritage auctions for over $1,500. Another 1998 D. quarter with a double die obverse error was listed for $800. On eBay, you'll find graded examples ranging between $50 and $300, depending on condition and rarity. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can also reach values between $100 and $400, particularly when certified by PCGS or NGC. But it doesn't stop there. Some rare error coins have taken the spotlight. For instance, a 1998 quarter struck on a dime planchet, meaning the wrong blank was used, has sold for over $2,000 at auction. Another was discovered with a broad strike and missing clad layer, fetching more than $1,000.